Seeking. We're always seeking, aren't we? Always seeking. Always looking for something more. Never satisfied. Never satisfied. And then we're even unsatisfied that we're not satisfied. We're unsatisfied that we're unsatisfied. And that's a big paradox you can get into. It's a big loop. Because there are probably some moments where you have felt really satisfied and it's felt really good, and then you're trying to search for that, you're trying to seek for that satisfaction, that unconditional satisfaction. It's interesting. So what do you want? What are you searching for? What's important? What's the point? What is it that you're trying to get? What do you want? What the fuck do you want? It's interesting, man. Interesting. I just don't think it's ever ending. I don't think that you can ever have enough. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, really interesting. I don't know. Fuck. Um. I want to talk about the kind of search for enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment, the spiritual seeker. I consider myself to be a spiritual seeker, a seeker of enlightenment. But it's just what it even comes down to this: what's the point in seeking enlightenment? What's the point? And you constantly hear that enlightenment is not something that you can attain or seek. It's just the truth of who you are. It's here, always. Whether you believe in it or not, whether you believe you're enlightened or not, it's like it's just the truth. So what are you searching for? You can't find something that you haven't lost. So actually you're living you're believing that you've lost something when you haven't. And I think, people have a lot of connotations towards the word enlightenment or spiritual awakening or any of this. Because it does seem big. It seems like, the pinnacle of human experience, like the end all be all. You reach that, you are done in life, complete. you you have reached perfection. You've reached the top of self-improvement. But it seems to me like enlightenment is actually in a way separate from spirituality. Because a lot of people can use spirituality as a way to improve themselves, to feel less anxious, to feel more connected with nature, to have better relationships, to be more mindful, more present. And see, that's all good. But it seems that enlightenment is kind of like you're stepping out of the whole game completely. Stepping out of the whole game. You know, you're waking up from the dream that you've been living. And so you can use like spirituality in that to make your life better. But what I'm saying is that you're still dreaming. And a good dream's are better than a nightmare. I mean, you can't argue with that. It's a lot more pleasurable. But it's still a dream. It's still, you're living under falsehood. And you know, I'm just chucking ideas around here. I don't fucking know what. I don't fucking know anything. I don't really. You know, it's a fucking weird thing to just be living. I don't fucking know. I don't know anything, you know. But it seems to me, right, again, just chucking ideas around. It seems to me that it's like you can what am I trying to say? You can turn your life around. You can be a better person and help the world be a better place. You can make better relationships and you can be kinder and more loving. And you can just overall improve yourself, be more authentic and be more real and loving and all that, but still not be enlightened. And then vice versa. You can be enlightened but not be that like self-improved. Like your relationships might be a bit rocky and you still got, you know, bad habits and you're not really helping the world in any sense. Because I suppose enlightenment in a sense is kind of like a detachment from the world. Like you don't really care of the outcomes, and you're not you kind of see the meaninglessness in everything, but not in a nihilistic sense. It's not like, oh, life's meaningless, what's the point? It's just like you see the truth of it. It's like, yeah, there is neither meaning nor no meaning. And so, you know, it's just whatever it is, whatever, you know, because enlightenment is like stepping out of this character, realizing that this body and the thoughts that you have and the story that's in your head is not actually who you are. It's just this character. And so it's not really an issue if this character, whatever this character does, if this character is a nice character or a mean character. I mean, there is definitely a correlation between enlightenment and kindness. But do you have to be kind to be enlightened? It's debatable. Again, I don't fucking know what I'm talking about here. Just some ideas in my head. But yeah, this is the other thing is, what is it that you actually want to seek? Because a lot of people on a spiritual path and on a journey towards enlightenment are actually deceiving themselves. And this is what I've been questioning over the past few days, is that, what do I actually want, Do I want to just live a good life? Just a happy life? Or do I want to know the truth, no matter what it takes? Because that's scary to know, that if you want enlightenment, it costs everything that you have. That the price for enlightenment is everything. When I say everything, I mean everything, like literally everything. Are you willing to chuck your whole life into the fire and never see it again? Are you willing to die? And of course, you're not really. I'm not. Am I willing for my loved ones to die? Am I willing to, all this shit? Am I willing to throw everything that I love into a fire? For the truth. For the absolute truth. Do I want the truth? Do I want the harsh truth that's real? Or do I want to live in a dream and it's nice? Because most people would want to live in delusion because it's a lot nicer than the truth. So on the spiritual path, are you looking for a nicer dream? Or are you looking to actually wake up out of the dream and see the truth of reality? So I think most people are just looking for a nice dream. No, I certainly am, and within this nice dream, you can encapsulate all these mystical and spiritual experiences. These experiences of oneness, feeling connected to nature and feeling like you are God, and feeling like, all these like grand spiritual awakenings and experiences, and the love, unconditional love, and like all this. It seems like most people on the spiritual path are just searching for that experience of unity or God. And is that what enlightenment is? Is enlightenment a permanent state of unity and God? Or does it transcend that? Does it go beyond that? So yeah, interesting. I mean, what you believe is what your life is going to look like. Enlightenment is about demolishing all your beliefs, realizing that none of your beliefs are true. So you may have some shit beliefs, And you may use spirituality to get better beliefs, so you operate better in the world, and you feel better about yourself, and you just overall feel better. But that's just swapping one belief for another belief. Enlightenment is about demolishing all beliefs. And so I question myself, do I actually want to demolish all my beliefs, or do I want to switch my negative beliefs to positive beliefs? It's interesting, I want both, I want to live a good life, and I want the truth as well, though. And you can have both, but which one am I dedicated to? I'm steering off so many times. I'm like, which is it? What is it I want? And the truth is scary. Like, no one wants to fucking take that road. I don't know if I want to.